Welcome to Elton's Retirement Journey. My name is John, and I am 62, and I'm working my last few years to get ready to retire somewhere after 67. And this segment, I wanted to talk about investing and saving with a purpose. So, for most of us, we are pumping money into our 401k. For many of us working class people, that's the best option. The employer takes it right out of your paycheck. You get a match, and there's some investments in there that you can go with. But as you start to move from one job to another, there's an opportunity for you to open up another account called an IRA rollover account, move your money in there and pick some different investments, and then even take some of your payroll money now that we have the Roth IRA and actually open up another account where you can pump cash into that, let it grow, and your principal, you can take that out without any penalties. Um, so that I think that is a great option for someone, and I'm actually doing that right now. And I want to talk to you about that. A few years back, I had some cash sitting around, so we were coming just before COVID, and I decided let me open up one of these Roth IRAs. I had just rolled some money into from my previous employer into the Fidelity account, and that's how that got up to about 100 grand. But I opened up a Roth IRA, and that was very, very smart. And it was a special purpose investment. It was for me to travel to Asia. I've been taking vacations every year. That's one of the perks for still working is that I treat myself to a vacation. Since the holidays, I'm pretty much by myself. My birthday rolls around in February. I say, hey, look, you know how hot it is, how long it takes to get there. You're taking these vacations every year. You know that you want to go back over there and just hit all these countries up and not have to keep coming back and forth, going back to work. You want to do this for yourself in retirement. So I opened up a Roth IRA and I went with a technology fund called Royal Oak Technologies. I got in at about 27 bucks a share. It's trading for about 44 now. So I've been adding $1,000 to that for over 5 years. But because it's a Roth IRA, it will hit its 5 year maturity in the September. So I'm real happy about that. And that's what I mean by investing and saving with a purpose. That account, it's close. It got real close to hitting the 20 grand mark, which is what I set as the mark that I want to hit. The 20 grand, I leave and I just stay over there and hit all these countries up and take my tours and stay as long as I want and do what I want without being pressured to flying back to go back to work. I don't have to worry about that. But this fun, all by itself, I can just do what I want with it. And that's what I mean by investing and saving with a purpose. This is totally separate from the monies that I'm putting away for my retirement with the 401k, as well the other savings that I'm doing outside of that, which is the mortgage payoff in the money market that I've been pumping cash into. I'm actually so we got 5 years in, and as far as saving for the home payoff, I'm about in my third year of that, including extra $100. So all the money that I'm collecting coming in from my full-time job, part-time job, as well as my side hustle is all purpose driven. I got it all laid out. What I'm happy about the Roth is that I got that clock started 5 years ago, and it will hit the 5 year maturity in September of this year. So that will be a monkey off my back. The second Roth IRA, because you only got to hit the 5 year on one, will fall under that. And that is an investment that's up to about 12 grand now. And that was for the mortgage payoff. I stopped investing there and I moved it over to the money market because the money market was paying a solid um, 5%. And so I'm happy with that. You know, if I start investing again, I can. But now that I see how these investments perform when the market goes really, really bad, boy, oh boy, if they drop down to some of those lows that were at before, I would definitely start buying again because I see how they perform. and I can just start taking the gains out of that pocket. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, and because it makes it a little bit more fun for you when you have your money coming in, you know what you're going to do with it. The paying off your mortgage separate from what you're doing for your retirement, saving in a Roth for your trip to Asia, so that when you're retired, you can just go when you want and things like that. So investing with a purpose and saving with a purpose, very, very key to your happiness in retirement. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm very happy to say that I reached this Roth 5-year rule. I got a second one in the 401k. So if you've been listening to my um, videos, I started the Roth IRA within the 401k, and that's doing really well. You'd be surprised how that thing gets up two, three, four, $5,000 when you got it coming out of your check. That has its own 5-year clock for that. I could take the money out if I want, but the gains will all be like regular old taxable income. I don't have to worry about the penalty because I'm 62. But man, oh man, just I continue working. I hit that 5-year mark, and the investments I'm putting in, they're all in the BlackRock short-term notes. That's getting about a 5% right now. But man, oh man, think about that as a piece of cake that I can cut into when I go into retirement, when I start drawing out my little 16,000 pre-tax money and I got my little pension, and I'm deciding, hey, I'm ready to stop working and I got that to get some money out of. So investing with a purpose, something that I like everybody to take a look at. That's what I'm doing. You'll find it kind of fun when you start putting money in. You watch it grow, and with all the new investment vehicles, it's just so much fun to know that you've got that cushion to do whatever you want. So this is John with Elton's retirement journey. I'm 62, and I'm still working towards my retirement. Sometimes after I turned 67. I just wanted to get this video out and see what you guys think about it. And leave me a comment, some likes, and think about subscribing. I got a whole lot more coming out. Thanks for listening.